Can you hear it? Can you hear it calling me? Mama Mila on another thrifting adventure. This little dish is so cute. But when I turned it over, it was $4.99. I just really cannot justify buying that because even if I wanted to keep it, it was only worth a couple dollars. The sand art, the vintage ones were so cool, but these new ones don't seem to move the sand around. This MCM vase was really cool. Not marked. The tchotchke shelf is pretty barren today. Oh, and I did see this Schmidt music box. It's Joseph, Mary, and Jesus. It was not working, so sadly I had to leave it behind. This is an unmarked piece, probably mass-produced. Oh, this dish is hand-painted. It's very beautiful. You could feel the paint. But for $4.49, I had to leave it behind. Maybe someone else would come pick that up and enjoy it. The rest of the candle aisle is also very barren for this time of year. I always check out the lamps. You never know what you're going to find. Like this tinsel lamp, which is valuable for resale. There's always a purse available for any outfit, any need, any want. Do not pass up the purses. Sometimes you can find some hidden gems. Games galore. This is the most organized spot in this thrift store. And if you look closely, you can find puzzles that are new in the package and maybe some games. But at $5.99 for a used puzzle, even still in the wrapper, I had to pass it up. Which one of these games is your favorite? Let me know in comments. And stuffed animals are pretty barren this time of year as well. There's no shortage of blankets. Look at all these textiles. Curtains, tablecloths, placemats, vintage, handmade. I would have gotten that if it were $4.99, but $9.99, I couldn't justify it. I'm telling you, tons of placemats. I personally love placemats. Does anybody else bribe their daughter to go thrifting with them? She had to have this Frigidaire mini fridge. We did test it and it does work. Books galore. You can find any book for any occasion, for the coffee table, for a good read, for a good gift. Does anybody else know of decor books? So these were regular storybooks that were made to be decor. I would have picked up this Scentsy had it been cheaper because it was new in the box, never used, but they wanted too much for its resale value. You can find any kitchen utensil here, any kitchen item that you need or want. You can always find it at the thrift store, and they always usually clean up very well. Just look at all of these baking dishes and these pots and these pans. Some of them are in really great unused condition. Other items are vintage and often wanted or needed and have a good resale value. I didn't pick up anything today like this pie pan, this lusterware. It's worth about $12 resale, but for $4.49 I couldn't justify picking that one up. There's copper pans, there's aluminum pans, there's cast iron pans, any kind of pan you can think of. Oh, look, they've got the Easter decor out. That's just right around the corner. Looks like somebody else was looking at that elephant candlestick holder. I looked at it the last time I was there, and it's definitely in a new spot. You can even find many bathroom items, some unused cosmetic items. You can find some dishes like that to hold your cotton balls and your Q-tips in. They also have a variety of pet items. Oh, look, a vintage jewelry box. This one was pretty dirty. For the cost, I couldn't justify picking that one up either. I don't know how to clean the floor. I love this thrift store's end cap displays. The lady who designs those is usually always here, and she does a fantastic job. I thought that was going to be Falstaff. Not Falstaff. I do always check out the mugs. I love picking up mugs. Mugs have a great resale value, especially vintage ones or niche-y ones. Didn't find any today. I love picking up seasonal decor like the American flag party dish right there. You can find any type of seasonal decor that your heart desires in the thrift store. This piece was pretty cool, pretty interesting, but it did have some flaws, so I didn't even look at it too closely. Oh, looky there. We have some vintage Fire King Lusterware condiment bowls. These, a set of 4 for $3.99, I did pick up because the resale value on these is about $20, and I have a 20% off coupon. I did pick up those white mixing bowls too, but those are going to be for personal use. I've been looking for a big set of ceramic crock bowls. I never pass up the bag aisle. Sometimes it's just a bunch of junk, but sometimes you can find a treasure. Like one time I found a hand-painted vintage Fenton horse. It did bring me a lot of money in the resale market, and it was undamaged, if you can believe it or not. I also found my prized Brighton nightlight in one of these bags. Usually these bags go for very little, chocked full of items. And if you get one with good items for resale, you could potentially double, triple, quadruple your money instantly. Fruit. This thrift store has an endless amount of display fruit and art. Look at all this art. Contemporary, vintage, anything that you could think of. They have all kinds of art. Look at this mailbox with keys. That's pretty cool. I love going down the metal aisle too. Sometimes you find different things that you may be able to recreate or upsell or resell. Don't skip this aisle. You can find a lot of brass and copper in this aisle as well. Here's another end cap with a Christmas. And we're in the wood aisle here. I love the wood aisle. I like finding hand-carved wooden things, boxes, and jewelry boxes. There is an unlimited amount of either of these things. If you are a box fan, go to the thrift store. If you like jewelry boxes, go to the thrift store. I like to pick up jewelry boxes when they're pretty cheap and build jewelry lots for resale. I'm going to leave these behind. I don't have any need for them right now. I have a lot of inventory with jewelry boxes and jewelry that I need to catch up on. Look at this little mouse, hand painted, very cute, looks more new. And ta-da! I didn't show you much of that. That's just an empty box. And then we got some more seasonal decor on the end cap. And we're to the picture aisle. I was looking for picture frames for Thriftmas gifts. I got some baskets I'm working on. But this aisle, believe it or not, was very picked over. 'Tis the season. Usually the shelf is full of frames, just full of them. This one was cute, but it did show a lot of wear to it, so I left it behind. I like this, but that was not wood. It was resin, and the holder on the back was broken off, so I left it behind. This also was faux wood, nothing special. Baskets. You can always find a basket for whatever your need is. Just look around. Look at all of these baskets. Gift baskets, baskets to use for your blankets, baskets for towels, baskets for organization. You've got it all. Look at that cute little reindeer.